FunTime Piano designates level 3. And we give it this word FunTime for this level very importantly because by the time the student is at this late elementary transition to the intermediate level, it's very important that they're enjoying their music. Very important that they're enjoying the lessons. So music that's familiar, songs they want to play, will help make it fun indeed. Let's take a look at our new book, FunTime Kid Songs. Don't let the title Kid Songs make us think that this is just for the very young. The titles here are immensely appealing to the students of this age and at this level. Let's look, for instance, at the Randy Newman tune, You've Got a Friend in Me, from the movie. This is from the movie Toy Story. And when the student takes a look at this, right away we see that complexity of the second chord. Let's listen to the opening. So that chord, what is that chord, we might ask? Well, sometimes we don't really have to find a complex name for it, but we need to instead find the simplicity. You know, our students know that we could say we've got this sort of a pattern going. In other words, we have an F chord, so we have root and the fifth, root and fifth. Or maybe we do it something on that order with the stride bass. That's all F, isn't it? We were just on the one chord with the F. But what we have here then is, while we're doing this F, the composer just simply slid down a half step like that. And that's just a way of extending the chord. So we don't have to think of it really anything but an F chord. It's just a little slide, you might say. He could have just as easily just squeezed in the top of the chords. And if we think that way, then we catch the simplicity. Now, what do we have for the rest of the piece in terms of harmony? Well, remember, we've got relative minor in addition to our major, don't we? So we ask our students, what's the relative minor of F major? And the answer is the down, the 3 half steps. So now we have not only the 1 and the 5, 7 in F, but we also have 1 and 5, 7 in the relative minor. And that's really what the rest of the harmony is all about here. That's the 4 chord to the 1, isn't it? 4, 1, and then what do we get? 5, 7 to 1 in the minor. 4 to 1 in D minor, A, 7 to D, 5, 7 to 1 in minor. Then it does again. And then finally 2, 5, 1. So if you want to work with the student then on the concept of the 2 chord to 5, 1 as in jazz, that summarizes our measures 11, 12, 13. But the complexity here then simplifies to a great degree when we look at these basics of relative major, relative minor.